All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce, as usual. How are you doing today? It is Tuesday. What is it? What is even the date today? I don't think I've said the date in like a week. Is it December 15th? I believe it is. Is it not? Time is just rolling along here. What are we doing in the cave? As I said yesterday, it is the 12 days of Cavemas. That's what we're calling it? I don't know. Does that work? We'll see. Anyway, we're doing Christmas music, and I said yesterday I am just a huge fan of Christmas music, and that is true. But again, remember, it's fairly narrow. It's easier for me to tell you the music that I don't like, I think, though. And in text messages yesterday, it's very clear that for those of you who are waiting and wondering, you are not going to hear any Josh Groban or Michael Bublé. Sorry to disappoint the Uber fans. But I just, it's not there for me. Usually I hear them sing a song and I want to hear someone else sing that song, like some traditional one or basically anyone else for the most part. But yet I like Pentatonics or some other stuff. So anyway, it's hard to explain. The other thing is so many people have done so many versions of Christmas albums that I'm looking for songs of the day, I think of the song that I like, but then I have to go through and look and see, wait, which version is the version that I think I like? So that's a little bit of an effort there. And I'm realizing that the reason why I don't get so tired of Christmas music is that because I like so much of it. So there's a lot to choose from. Even for the next, 11 days or so, I'm still making my list, still going to check it twice. And it'll be interesting to see if at the end I'm thinking, oh man, I should have done this one or I should have done that one. So anyway, it's going to be fun. Some of you are fans of Christmas music out there, so I know you're going to enjoy it. And we're going to try to keep it good every day. Where did I get my Christmas music likes from? Why do I like the traditional music? I forgot to mention yesterday. And it's because of that Time Life Christmas Treasury. Do you guys remember Time Life used to put out a Christmas album, and it would have all the classics on there. So then nowadays, I remember when I was in college, I could buy it on CD, and it was like a 2 CD set, the Time Life Christmas Classic Collection, and that had all the ones that I wanted on there as far as that's concerned. So you can still look it up today, and that's where I got a lot of my influence from as a kid, listening to those versions of those songs. So what are we talking about today? Well, we're doing a couple of things. The first one we're going to do is this song. Someone texted me yesterday, Dwight, right? You said you don't like this song. Is this true? Or somebody else. It was Michael, who didn't want to hear the Little Drummer Boy, right? Anyway, Little Drummer Boy, here it is. I like this song, and it's actually the first Christmas song that I remember as a kid really liking. Like, we're talking grade school. I just remember really liking this song, and I don't even know which version I was listening to then. But I like this song. And so I looked it up, and it was originally called Carol of the Drums from 1941 from a composer and teacher, Catherine Davis. It wasn't recorded till 10 years later. 1951, the Trapp family singers, yes, that's right, the one and the same, the Austrian family of George von Trapp, they sang it, and brought it to kind of the forefront of popularity. They put it on their first album, I believe, their very first album, but it's the 1958 version, Harry Simone, that really took off and is considered the most popular recording of it. So, who sung this song? Like, who has versions of this? Just to put it in perspective for you, we're talking Bing Crosby, Johnny Cash, Ray Conniff, Johnny Mathis, Andy Williams, Marlene Dietrich did a German version of it, Joe Stafford, The Supremes, Joan Baez, Henry Mancini, Lou Rawls, Stevie Wonder, Perry Como, the Vienna Boys Choir, Perry Como. Did I say Perry Como already? Sorry. Let's see, who else we got? Jimi Hendrix included it in a medley that he did. The Jackson 5, the Brady Bunch, the Temptations, Emmylou Harris, Rosemary Clooney, New Kids on the Block, John Denver, Neil Diamond. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. it just goes on forever. Hank Williams Jr. There's even a metal version called King Diamond, right? So how do you pick a version? Well, to be honest, other than whatever traditional one I was listening to as a kid, which was probably Harry Simone, I remember being happy and playing a lot in middle school, maybe even early high school, this version, and it's the version that I like. I do like this version, and it's the version from Joan, Jett, and the Blackhearts. I do like this. So that's the Little Drummer Boy from Joan, Jett, and the Blackhearts. It was on their album with I Love Rock and Roll, but I think it was like, I think it was out of print for a while. I think if you bought the CD, there's some versions had it and some didn't, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure. So that's your first one. Your second one, pretty early on, is a good one for early on for now, and it's We Need a Little Christmas, right? Don't we need a little Christmas right now? With all this global pandemic and everything going on, whatever that Christmas looks like for you, we'll make the best of it, right? So We Need a Little Christmas is originally from a 1966 Broadway play, Mame, sung by Angela Lansbury. How about that? There's even a version of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir who make an appearance on my Song of the Day with Angela Lansbury from 2001. Who else famous sung this? Lots of people. We could go through the list again. But interestingly enough, there is a version out there with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck as well. But it's really Johnny Mathis who made it the most popular. The actual original version was pretty popular too. The new, what is that? The new Christie Minstrels. It was a really large folk choral group. That's a version that I remember. But Johnny Mathis made it pretty popular. Johnny Mathis was hugely popular American singer very early on. He was a millionaire by 1962. I mean, you can go through his whole career, but that's the version we're going to play today, the Johnny Mathis version of We Need a Little Christmas, because we do indeed need a little Christmas. All right, those are my two for today. We got a lot of Christmas music coming. Don't worry, people, don't worry. There's a lot of good stuff coming your way. And even as I can tell already with my communications, there will be several that are maybe not your favorite. Maybe you don't like it. But hey, that's the beauty of it. Plenty of material. Stick with these two, Little Drummer Boy and We Need a Little Christmas. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. Have a great Tuesday, and as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.